Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is he already showed you his truth. The scripture comes from St. Mark 5:4. Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice and said, What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God that thou torment me not. For he said unto him, Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And he asked him, What is thy name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legion, for we are many. Here's the message. God said for somebody that if you are in a relationship or married to someone that shows you like their colors, their true colors, believe them. 111. Like if they won't stop cheating, you know what I'm saying? It's like even if you were to go through messages, even if you go through texts, even if you go through this, that, and the third, and you calling this person, texting that person, or pulling up here doing all this crazy stuff, like all that is pointless if the spirit that's causing them to do that is still there. Like, what's the point? What's the point of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that, like the spirit is, it when somebody is doing something like that's wrong, you know what I'm saying? You can't make them do right. And it don't matter what it is that they doing. Even if it's somebody that's doing right, you can't make them do wrong. So just like can't nobody force nobody into, you know what I'm saying, doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? Or like I just feel like making certain decisions. And when it come down to it, God knows the difference between somebody that's being forced to do something and somebody that's doing something because that's what they feel like doing. And God said when it come down to it, everybody is not going to be saved. Everybody don't want to be saved. Some people are just going to forever remain doing whatever it is they feel like doing and behaving that way and this, that, and the third, and that's just what they gonna do. But I just feel like God is saying, you know what I'm saying, even when it comes to learning how to cast out demons and spirits and stuff like that, if that person don't want to let go of that sin, all it's gonna take, like you gonna cast that spirit out and they're gonna go out and partake of the sin again, and the spirit gonna be right back there. So it's like it's pointless. It's no point in you going through that effort and that hard work, and you know what I'm saying, getting everything you need and all that. It's like I just feel like God is saying, for whoever this is for, I feel like your spouse, whatever it is this person is doing to you, whatever it is that y'all going through, regardless if this person, what this person got going on. But I just feel like this is somebody that, like, you, it's repeating over and over again. God said they're not going to change. Like, they not going to change unless they want to change. And as sad as it is, you may be with someone that is not intended for you. And I'm saying that because, but when somebody, you know what I'm saying, when a man truly loves a woman, he gonna change for her. And I just feel like this is someone that you're not seeing any change, and you're not seeing any change at all. And if you're not seeing any change at all, there's possibly not going to be a change. The lesion is possibly just going to stay lesion. You know what I'm saying? And for some of y'all, it may be a situation where it's just not meant to be. But, you know, and that's just what it is. Like, I just feel like this is the whole Maya Angelou, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And that's it. And that's the message. Okay? Because you can't force nobody to do right. You can't force nobody to do right by you. It don't matter if you have pictures of them holding hands with somebody else. You have pictures of text calls, or you have pictures of this, that, and the third. You could, you know what I'm saying, scream until you pink and blue. It's some people that are so narcissistic, they will never admit when they are wrong. Never. They will never just admit that they are wrong for how they treated you and how they did you. And for some of y'all, they don't care. Let's be real. That will be like, you know what I'm saying, somebody, your person, finding out that you found out they cheated on you. And instead of them stopping what they doing, they carry on. Like, could you imagine, or you know what I'm saying, being, or like, I just feel like, or being put in a position to where you are constantly being beat on. Are you constantly being mistreated? Are you constantly being this, that, and the third? I just feel, I don't know what, whoever this is for, what you going through. I know some of you are dealing with verbal abuse. Some of you may be dealing with physical abuse. Some of you may be dealing with cheating. Some of you may be dealing with liars. You know what I'm saying? Which cheating is a form of abuse. Because in reality, how much energy do you have? You know what I'm saying? If your person is cheating on you, 9 out of 10, randomly, they don't have no energy. Randomly, they so tired. Randomly, they can't do it. Randomly, they not in the mood. Randomly, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, it's a form of abuse, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I just feel like when it comes down to it, God is saying, if it's a situation where it's repeat over and over and over again, eventually, you know what I'm saying, if somebody is not going to change, you have to eventually take a step back and say, okay, how important is this thing to me? Because if it's something small, like they put too much pepper in the potato salad, that's something that can be adjusted. But if it's something like they can't seem to stop sleeping with the neighbor, that's gonna be a problem. Or if it's something like they can't stop, you know what I'm saying, hitting on me, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be a problem. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, being with somebody that likes to get drunk, start arguments and fight, that's not something that can just be swept under the rug. That's not something that can just be ignored. That's not something that can just be, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you have to pay attention to, because forever is a long time. And you know what I'm saying? Forever is a long time. Forever is a long time now. And I just feel like, if you know what I'm saying, you have to think about what you're willing to accept. I feel like this is somebody, you are always adjusting yourself for other people, which it ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you truly care about somebody and you want the relationship to work, you gonna adjust yourself for them. But you know what I'm saying, this somebody, you adjusting yourself for other people and they don't adjust for you. And I feel like it ain't right for you to have certain requirements. And I feel like this is, your requirements ain't that much. But they're there. And your requirements are being ignored while you are being pushed into, you do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And it's like, what about what you want? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get what they want all the time. But it don't make sense that you not getting what you want at all. You know what I'm saying? That when you have a concern, when you have something that it means something, like, I just feel like it doesn't make any sense. This is somebody that God is saying, just pay attention, because, and it's not, this message ain't for everybody. And you know what I'm saying? And I've said that. There are times where people will come on here and assume that every message ain't for everybody. If you single, obviously this message ain't for you. And you know what I'm saying? If you in a relationship and you and your person are happy, and you know what I'm saying, y'all are, you know what I'm saying, in the honeymoon stage, y'all, you know what I'm saying, every day y'all kisses and hugs and holding hands and y'all going everywhere together, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, singing songs, getting all kind of stuff. Baby, we not talking about you, okay? Y'all neighbors know my name stage. Baby, we are not talking about you, okay? Trace. We not talking about you. This is about a couple that is just simply, it's just not working for some reason. It's always something. It's always a fight. It's always an argument. And if you are in a position to where you know you are doing everything in your power to make your person happy, and for some reason they still found a reason to be mad at you, they still found a reason to say that they not interested. They still found a reason to reject you. They still found a reason to argue with you. They still found a reason to put you down. God said there's some things that you have to take note of. There's some things that you have to pay attention to. And I don't know why I'm thinking about this joke that I heard a comedian say the other night. I forgot which one it was, but in the joke, he was talking about how some men will lie to their wives and girlfriends and say that they have ED, but in reality, they went out and cheated. And God said for somebody, like, it's like this man, like this is a husband that is refusing to sleep with his wife so that he can go and cheat, because he's more concerned with the mistress and her being satisfied than he is with his wife. And this is a situation where him and the mistress should be together. Why in the world is the wife even there? If he is more concerned with the mistress having a smile on her face, and the mistress having a good day, and the mistress being happy, and he's concerned with her, and you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if he's more concerned with the mistress being good, then that should be his lady. Why in the world would he be, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. That don't even make sense. That's disloyal as well. You know what I'm saying? That is weird. But I don't know, but anyways, I just feel like when it comes down to it, it shouldn't be no situation where you are constantly feeling like you are confused about this and confused about that, and this going on and that going on, baby. And you know what I'm saying? And in some situations, like, what can you do? You can't make nobody do anything. You can't force anyone to do anything. I just feel like in reality, you can't control nobody, and you shouldn't want to, because it's stressful. And you know what I have learned? Typically, if you in a relationship with somebody, the only reason they finna be feeling some kind of way about you asking them who they talking to, what they doing, where they going, this, that, and the third, is if they doing something they not supposed to be doing. And that's just what it is. Because if you just going to the store, why you can't say that? If you just doing this, that, and the third, why you can't? You know what I'm saying? And another, like it shouldn't be. It don't make sense. If it ain't a situation where you going to work, or you going to, you know what I'm saying, do something that you just got to do by yourself, it shouldn't be a situation where your person say, well, can I tag along? And you just screaming and off the top of your lungs like, no. It's like, where? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, and I understand sometimes you need space and time to yourself, but I just feel like this is a situation where somebody is trying to sneak off to do something, and it's like they are treating a person mean, they being nasty and constantly rejecting them. And they're doing this because they're trying to please whoever this mistress is. God said they need to go ahead and be with the mistress and leave this other woman alone. Leave whoever you are alone. Because it don't make no sense that they sitting up here being mean to you to put a smile on somebody else's face. And if they so concerned about that person being happy, then they should go ahead and be with them. Because in reality, like, I just feel like it don't even make sense. It's so weird. It is. It's weird, whatever this, you know what I'm saying, what this message is. But what it's saying, when somebody show you how they feel about you, you know what I'm saying, accept it. What else can you do? You can't make nobody love you. And yeah, that's just what it is. It don't matter how much you cry. It don't matter how bad your heart hurt. It don't matter how much you did for them. You could have did this, that, and the third. You could have, like, it don't matter. Like, sometimes you could, like, really do everything, give somebody the world, and they will still betray you. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like God is saying that it shouldn't be a situation where you are beating yourself up, but it's a situation where you are accepting the fact that you cannot accept certain things, and you can accept certain things, and you are entitled to that. You are. And I just feel like you are important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is somebody you are made to feel as if your needs and your wants are unimportant. As if, like, and you are, it's like you being rejected. And in reality, I understand that even when it comes to the situation with Edie, everybody ain't finna be intimate every night. But if, like, I just feel like if that's something that, you know what I'm saying, then that should be what it is. And one other thing I'm gonna say is, if it's a situation where you and your person used to be and now all of a sudden it's slowed down drastically, they acting different, they're treating you different, it's typically a situation where it's somebody else involved. You know what I'm saying? And the interesting thing about this situation right here, like I said, God said, whoever this other person is, like, they should go be with them. If they are rejecting you for this person, that, like, that's what they're doing. And it's almost like they, instead of just rejecting you, you cry over it, you get over it, you move on with your life and eventually find your peace and your happiness. This person is rejecting you over and over and over again and just dangling you along. It's like they dangling a carrot in front of you and then they snatch it, and they dangle the carrot and then they snatch it. And it's almost like what, this is like somebody dangling a carrot in front of you and then snatching the carrot from you and giving it to somebody else. But it's your carrot. You were supposed to get that carrot. Ain't nobody else supposed to have your carrot. But they didn't went and gave the carrot to somebody else and told you, no, you can't have any of your carrot. God said, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. When you in a relation, when you marry somebody, you belong to them and they belong to you. And you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you really do have some kind of, you know what I'm saying, situation going on. It's another thing if you're really not in the mood. It's another thing if y'all had a legit argument. Y'all both, you know what I'm saying, that went through the roof. Y'all mad at each other. Y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? But even that is dangerous, because if one person is trying to make up and y'all care about the relationship, why in the world would you turn your person down? I just feel like it's obvious that this is someone that does not want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because who don't want to make up? Who don't want to make up? Who want to go to sleep angry at the person that they allegedly love? And that's real. God said that's nonsense. This whole situation is nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's heartbreaking that you have to go through this. But, like, in reality, what can you do? And I feel like the only thing at this point is, if this person want to be with this other person, then that's where they need to go. And if they want to be with you, then they need to, you know what I'm saying, get with the, you know what I'm saying, get with it. And it's just like, that's real. Because if it's the other way around, you getting with it when it come to them. So why are they acting like what you got going on don't matter? That ain't right. It don't make sense. That's not fair. Especially when you asking something simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it should never be a situation, especially from a woman's perspective, where a woman is wanting to be intimate with her husband and he like, nah. Like, that is so weird to me. It is. Like, as many men come online and whine and cry about how they are not intimate with their wife, they miss their wife, they hate that they don't did that. You mean to tell me that a man that is in a relationship with somebody that he is in love with and attracted to is about to let her go to sleep mad instead of making up? And she willing to make up with him? And he really attracted to her and in love with her? In what world? That don't even make sense. Are you sure he attracted to, like, you know what I'm saying? Are you sure? That's why I'm saying, like, this is a situation where God is like, is this a repeat situation? If it's a repeat situation, like, come on now. When you gonna wake up? You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. And that's just real. And you know what I'm saying? And if that's not what it is, y'all need to talk about it. But it shouldn't be a situation where this person is defensive and arguing with you and yelling at you and wanting to fight. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because if they not gonna just go ahead, you know, I just feel like it should be fair. It shouldn't be a situation where only one person is putting forth effort, where only one person cares. That's not fair. And you know what I'm saying? Just because you're mad at somebody don't mean you treat them like you don't love them anymore. And it should never be a situation where somebody is so, you know what I'm saying, has caught your attention to such an extent that now you are making up a fight with your wife so that you could have as much energy as possible for that other person. That's wild. That's wild. And it's disgusting. So, what's your wife supposed to do? And the sad thing, I feel like the way that this man intends to sleep with whoever this side piece is, he don't even put that much effort and energy into his own wife. You know what I'm saying? His own wife wish, hope, pray that, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't worried about her. He go and give his efforts and energy to people that don't even matter. Because he got to go out and make sure the world know he still got it. Meanwhile, his wife at home, like scratching the wall and ready to pull her hair out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insanity. And this will be the kind of person that will, you know what I'm saying, the wife leave and I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why this. I don't know why that. The wife got an attitude. I don't know why she acting like that. I don't know why she treat me like she just do me so bad. She do me so bad. Don't no woman that is in love with a man and that man taking care of her and making sure she good, she ain't finna have no attitude with him. She finna make sure he eat exactly what he want to, that the temperature is right. It has the right amount of whatever seasoning. She finna make sure his feet is rubbed, his back rubbed, that he happy, smiling, smelling good, feeling good all day. The only time a woman get ghost or decide that she can't take it no more is when a man not treating her right. And if a man is constantly worried about giving all his energy to sleazy scallywags in the street, and he ain't giving his energy to his wife, then yes, she gonna be mad, she gonna be frustrated, and she probably gonna be walking around looking like she ready to knock somebody out. And that's just real. But God said, why in the world should you be walking around with a permanent, resting, you know what face, when you should be happy? You married. It shouldn't be a situation where you walking out the house and you feel like you were supposed to get recharged. You were supposed to recharge, but you didn't. That don't make sense. God said if it's a repeat offender, then fix the problem. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. You know what I'm saying? By all means necessary, fix the problem. I mean, like, if you want happiness and peace, because forever is a long time. And you know what I'm saying? If somebody doing something like that, like it almost seem like this is somebody that will literally just ride it till the wheels fall off, treating you like complete crap and going out with random people and making them feel the way that you should, treating them the way that you should be treated, being intimate with them the way they should be intimate with you, having all the energy, all the positions, all the time, all the money, all the this, that, and the third for all these women that don't matter, and none for you. And as time progresses, it will only get worse. And for some of y'all, this is the type of person, they end up falling in love with mistresses, and this person will leave you for somebody else. So it's almost like at this point, you might as well just let them do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because why should you be like, I just feel like you basically are waiting on your heart to get broken. You're just waiting. And, if that's what you want to do your thing. You love them. You don't want to leave. You don't want to be away from that person. That's your thing. But, it's sad because it's like you in a one-sided relationship. This person is emotionally unavailable, and they're emotionally unavailable because they are giving their emotions and their energy to women that don't even matter. And that's sad. And my heart goes out to whoever this for. You know what I'm saying? It really do. Because this is sad. But peace be still. God said, in reality, you deserve peace. Even if it's a situation where you got to snatch your bag, you know what I'm saying? Get on the bus and go and be by yourself somewhere and start over. Peace be still. Peace be still. Peace be still. Peace be still. Y'all heard that? Try to, like, my voice got caught. Peace be still. Even if you just got to get on a plane somewhere. Peace with a one-way ticket. Peace be still. God said you deserve peace. And it is more peaceful to know that, you know what I'm saying, you single and you don't have nobody than to be in a relationship with somebody that is acting as if they in a relationship with somebody else. Like, I just feel like this is someone you feel like the fool. And sad, as quiet as it's kept, you are. This is somebody that is playing you like a fiddle, playing you like a fool. And I wouldn't even be shocked if this person wasn't laugh. Like, I feel like this person mess around and laugh about you behind your back. They talk about you behind your back. They talk down on you behind your back. They laugh up at you with these women behind your back. This is somebody that don't have no love for you. If they did, they wouldn't treat you like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. I'm just being real. It's so many, like, I just feel like it should, like, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is deeper than, this is deeper than just somebody that just want to go out and experiment. This is somebody that is almost, I feel like this is narcissistic. Ain't this what a narcissist do? When they in a relationship with somebody and then they go out and they find, what is it called? The new source of energy or whatever. And it's like they go out and find the new source of energy and they start ignoring a person and they purposely will stop sleeping with them. And if the person, I watched videos on this and they, like, you know what I'm saying? If the person is like, why aren't you sleeping with me anymore? Ew, is something wrong with you? You're a weirdo. You're a sicko. You're a creep. But in reality, if you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all are attracted to each other, which y'all should be if y'all are in a relationship, if y'all really love each other, y'all are gonna be intimate. It shouldn't be a situation where your person like, come on, what's good? Let's get it in. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? The other person is like, nah, I'm good. Like, what you mean you good? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm just being real. If you know y'all ain't did nothing, and you know what I'm saying, you know what your person pace is like, it shouldn't be a situation where you know it's about that time and they acting like it ain't about that time. 9 out of 10, it was about that time, but they handled that with somebody else. And that's what it is. And they trying to act like you crazy and you this psychopath and you're like, it's almost like you're this sick rapist or something. But in reality, if they feel disgusted by you, if they feel as if you are, you know, ugly or unattractive, why in the world would they be in a relationship with you? Why would you be with somebody that you feel disgusted to touch? That's weird. It don't even make sense. And if you genuinely love someone, why would you ever make them feel as if they can't touch you? Why would you ever make them feel as if it's something weird or wrong with them for wanting to be intimate, for wanting to be close, for wanting to do something that is supposed to happen? That's literally what it's made for husband and wife, to create life and to connect. And that's it. It's not for random people to go around sleeping with each other. It's not so that you can go out and try every flavor in the box. Especially when you are trying every flavor in the box at your wife's expense. That's wild. That's wild. And then having the audacity to say that it's something wrong with her. And you know you just slept with somebody else. It's wild. That's a whole different level of evil right there. A whole different level of manipulation right there. When you know in reality, if this other nasty little woman wasn't in your face, you would be handling your wife. You would be with your wife. But because here this thought is, you over there. But I feel like this message is, if this man, is insisting on being with other women, let him go over there. Give yourself peace. If this man insists on being with somebody else, let them be together. Give yourself peace. And like, you can't truly love someone if you see that they are miserable and you don't, you know what I'm saying, try to fix it, even if you are the source of their misery. Even if it is, they feel like it's you, regardless as to why. It shouldn't be a situation where they feel as if they forced to be in a relationship with you. Like, no. And you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to think about it that way. This could be a situation where this person is sitting up here sad and depressed day in, day out because they didn't fell in love with whoever. Regardless if they messed up y'all relationship or not, they should go and be with them. And it's fair for you because you should be able to be with somebody that want to be with you instead of somebody that rejects you all day. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.